doesn't know who I used to be. I take a glance at the trail left behind. I trekked on and on, living a world of influence for what feels like eternity. I let their every word control me, but even now I hold those words of my own. Sentiments hidden away within. It's time to recollect again the dreams I had almost forgotten. Then step towards another day. My heart will guide the way. Never meant to be revealed. Emotions always kept concealed. Lost in my tracks with no sign to pursue. Lingered in silence, not one single beat comes for what feels like eternity. I let their answers cradle me, but now I'm gonna disclose answers of mine. Hid my inner voice and face ahead. It's time to recollect again the dreams I had almost given up on. Then I may learn to be brave, to keep and hope alive. Whenever we're lost, whenever we're hurt, times can be really tough. Hard to stay strong enough. However, I won't give up, and I will believe in this result of my land, mine only for what feels like eternity. I let their every word control me, but
Aiuto. Buonasera, ben ritrovati ancora una volta. Ciao cari, ciao cari, ciao cari, ciao cari. Or dunque, where were we? Where were we? Devo controllare se all'accampamento ho fatto tutto. Sono tutti i punti che c'è a disposizione. Pare di sì. Pare proprio di sì. Perciò, in teoria, io penso di poter andare con la mappa di capitolo. Abbiamo fatto piazza pulita, abbiamo preso tutto quello che c'era da prendere. Manca da fare questo. Lord time.
Gustav, Annette, the success of this plan lies on your shoulders.
We've got this, Your Majesty. I swear, we'll make my uncle see the light.
You sure about this, Dmitri? I probably shouldn't be saying this in front of the Baron's relatives, but... the Western Lords could end up convincing Baron Dominic to lead them once more. Killing him now could spare us a storm of grief later.
It would be quicker, I'll admit that. But convincing him to join our cause will pay dividends later on. I'm sure of it.
Not to mention that the Baron's eldest son possesses a crest of his own. Even if the father falls, what's to stop the other lords from promoting his heir as their standard bearer?
That's exactly why I'd rather this end with Baron Dominic as an ally, not a corpse. But first, we'll need to whittle down the armies of the other Western Lords. Only then can we seek an opportunity to reach him.
Dmitri, we should get moving.
Right you are. Our numbers in this battle will be few. Much of our army is off defending Aryan Road from the Empire. In other words, this fight shall not be an easy one. But
I wonder what the Dmitri of a few months ago would say if he could hear you now. For what it's worth, I like this version of you better. You seem more at ease.
at ease, hmm?
Look at you go, actually making friends. I can tell this has been quite a fulfilling time for you. Not to say I'm not pleased myself. I only hope you haven't forgotten your true purpose among all this camaraderie.
The Ashen Demon.
If you ever hope to reach the highest of heights, you need a powerful aspiration driving you forward. You know, when we first met, I was struck by the undeniable might of your will. Such strength laid bare the tremendous potential you hold for growth. But if you lose sight of your driving purpose, the growth I hope so dearly for you may not, in fact, come to pass.
Hey, Arvel.
Yes?
Don't you think you're getting a bit too obsessed with this little grudge match?
Maybe so. Though I don't believe that's all there is to it.
And my purpose? Why can't we just say it's fighting for Dmitri and call it a day? Right now, that's just as important to me as surpassing the Ashen Demon. Maybe even more so. Arvel, out with it.
I suppose it just feels like our destiny. Like it's something we're meant to do.
Allora, sconfiggere a Gustav fugge. Nessuno da salvare a sto giro, ok. Ah, posso quasi mettere tutto. Yo, Malex, grazie mille per il raid, che tempismo. Com'è andata la stream? Allora, poi direi di mettere... Meglio questo, secondo me. No, io Dimitri, peccato, mi spiace che non sono ancora riuscito a potenziargli l'arma principale.
You can leave this to me.
Ma sto giocando con uno in meno? Mi sa di sì.
I'll do my best.
Merda, ma non funziona la chat. No, non va la chat di Twitch. Ecco, non stavo leggendo. Mi tocca leggere da telefono sto giro. What the fuck? Sto allenando una sfida di Romacri in mare satrato per maratona di tutta la community dei Romacri. Sarà molto huge come evento. Oh, figo! Figata, come sta procedendo il tutto? Merda, perché non mi funziona da PC? Brutto così, molto molto brutto. Fortuna che erano solamente i messaggi di Malex che mi sono perso. Deve essere a posto così. 41 stelle da dare su 61. Dai, sei più a metà dell'opera. Pog pog pog. Tra l'altro ho già finito il palazzo di Cito su Persona. L'hai fatta dopo la First 10?
Where's my uncle in all of this?
As we discussed, we will focus our efforts on persuading the Baron to
No,
join our
perfetto,
cause
perfetto.
and chip away at the others en route.
We march together. I will make my brother see reason if it is the last thing I do.
With all the progress we've made, the Western Lords are probably feeling the heat pretty hard. I bet he'll be receptive.
We've got to...
Don't have much hope of persuading the Baron without you. Stay vigilant.
Boss sì, si fa paura. Sono sempre gimmickose queste tipologie di boss fight.
Stay out of my way. Nobody's stopping me from reaching my uncle.
Such foolishness. Now, show them the price of their fall.
Guarda, non ti dico niente, non ti dico niente. Goditelo, goditelo.
Stay vigilant.
Il gioco ti sorprenderà. No, non dovrà farlo, fai l'ultimo sforzo. Lo stretch finale.
My apologies for the trouble. Let us continue onward.
What savage
fend them off so long as we stand together.
Aia. Madonna, non so con quale coraggio ti metti anche a giocare Reload dopo che già il 5 è un mattone e il Royale, scusate, il Reload è un mattone dell'ennesima potenza. Good luck then. A mio avviso il reload è stato molto più pesante di Royale. Ah, di positivo c'è un sacco di roba ai Lozzi. Però ripeto, secondo me è stato più pesante quello rispetto a gli altri. Ciao Claudio.
The Baron lies dead ahead. Onward!
We did it! All that's left is to convince my uncle.
I must speak with you, my brother. Please.
Gustav, how did you break through?
So you mean to sway our
Questa è la
precious
storia.
Baron Dominic to your cause? Well, I
Quello
won't
originale era un gameplay molto tricky, sì. Volutamente fatto male. Nel senso che appunto era
Surely you
molto...
see the Western Lords have no hope of winning this fight, my brother. But together,
Si è gambizzato da solo.
an end to that seductress.
Yet if I join you, we should fade. What becomes of us then? What becomes of the citizens of my barony?
I've awaited this moment.
Stand down. Give it up!
Should House Dominic align itself with the royal family, this feeble rebellion will fall to its knees.
Take a breather.
My name carries weight, yes, but I lack the might to back it up. Do not expect such things from me, Gustav.
Lambert died by Cornelia's hand. And she is who you choose to side with?
The decision was not one I took lightly, but I have a responsibility to keep my people safe. Allow me.
My turn?
However, my heart lies not in this fight. If you can promise victory, then I will join you.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother. You will not regret this decision.
Let's begin. Allow me to help.
Shall we? I'm here to help, if you don't mind.
No, aspetta, loro sono
Shall
entrambi...
I'm here
to help.
Hear you loud and clear. Come on, let's hear you loud and clear. Come on, let's get marching.
With my uncle on our side, we've got
No, non conviene mettere. Che cazzo faccio?
Let's begin. I will be your shield.
be afraid of.
Begin the operation. All troops,
No.
march! Begin the operation. Allow me the way.
So this is the sting of betrayal, hmm? Allow me to put you in your place. Oh, my dear Titanus. Hunt these beasts down.
We cannot afford to lose the Baron after all. All we've done to secure his cooperation. We must defeat the Western Lords and see him safe.
This was our only option, Your Majesty. The Western Lords, we...
No words can spare you now. You may plead your case to my father.
Stavo pensando di iniziare a giocare giochi Pokémon perché sono adesso in mano che non ho mai giocato a nessun gioco Pokémon. Guardi le recommendations, ti consiglierei Platino. O Heart Gold e Soul Silver. O Bianco e Nero. Delle vecchie generazioni. Di quelle nuove non te ne consiglierei nessuna di base.
I feel no shame for what we've done.
What?
I've got them.
Must so many die for the sake of your so-called justice?
Another one of Cornelius' weapons? Damage will be immeasurable if such a monstrosity is let loose.
I'm going.
Such powerful attacks. Conventional tactics will not serve us much good.
I cannot grip...
You call?
Take a breather.
I'll do it.
Titanus, how? I had only reinforced its shell further.
I shall take the lead.
No, Scarlatta e Violetta lasciali stare proprio. Lasciali stare proprio.
Our knowledge runs
Qualcosa
far
di
deeper than
angosciante,
any
veramente.
barbarians could ever hope to understand.
That's the last of the reinforcements. Things should be a little calmer now.
Let us march, my brother. We can reach Cornelia.
Sono un po' l'abominio di Pokémon loro. Ha più spada e scudo, ma anche loro sono molto mid. Ma Scarlatto e Violetto sono qualcosa di incredibile. In senso negativo. Bravo signor Domi, che ha costruito un ponte alla Frankie.
See how you like a taste of the Viscum's power.
Oh no.
What is this?
are the same weapons we fought back in Ferdiad. There must be a way to shut them down somewhere nearby.
I don't know what's up with those soldiers, but they're going after the Baron. As if we'll let them. I've already seen those weapons back in Ferdiad. We know what to do. Form a Baron! This may not help the attacks. It will at least lessen their impact. We should capture the stronghold first, though.
Stand down.
It's not over. I've awaited this moment.
Allow me.
Take a breather.
Questa manetta non l'ha assegnata nessuno?
I'll give it 1000%. We can...
Me la prendo io allora.
This is just the beginning.
Did you learn to fight like that in your mercenary days? Or have you always had it in you?
Un po' una sede proprio è stato e non posso leggere perché mi ha censurato il messaggio, tipo stronzo. Faccio la mia amica che dobbiamo farne tantissime. Oggi ho iniziato le lezioni di recupero e recupero in fisica. Ah, recupero in fisica, ci sono passato anch'io.
Just don't stop coming. Come on, let's take them out.
Here, come with me.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
Aiuto!
Lower this drawbridge at once! Is that Baron Dominic? Yes, my lord, right away!
Sì, vabbè, ma i top 18 sono sempre così.
Just a little bit further now.
Io capitai al secondo liceo, mi sa, con debito in matematica e scienze. Porca miseria.
We don't have time for this. What's your call, boar?
Forgive the delay, Warrior King of Fargus. Allow us to join the fray.
Ciao, Dina.
You've come. I will not forget this kindness. All units, forward! Dusker? Tricks. What do we do now?
Calm yourself, Ro. We still have plenty of cards up our sleeve.
Oh, madonna.
More of those weapons. We'll never reach that witch now.
Let us help. You. We'll shut those things down.
Calling for reinforcements, are you? How rude. I suppose it's time for the Western Knights to make their appearance.
You're finished! We'll do it together! I got you now!
Easy, l'anno prossimo viene meglio. Poi nella Smash aperto assolutamente Smash, posso fissarla in tutti i modi, i laghi che
Enemy
vuoi.
will reclaim those weapons should the warriors from Duscar fall. We must bolster their defenses.
These weapons continue to amaze me, no matter how many times we fight them. They're like nothing I've ever seen before.
Bella Alex, quindi per il raid ancora. La prossima. E GG per oggi.
Is that...
Hear you loud and clear. Come on.
That's one down. Let's get a move on to the next one.
I've got it.
Where did Cornelia get these weapons anyway?
Bella domanda. Se lo stanno chiedendo tutti in sala. Pam 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 pam. Ah merda, non ho ancora preso il... Vabbè, vado io a sto
I will
punto.
not let you lay a
Uso i cheats.
hand on them.
No, ma come?
I've got it.
Vabbè, faccio il giro allora. Ah, non c'era bisogno. Mi bastava sfondare.
That's that then. On to Cornelia.
Clever little vermin, aren't they? I'll need some time to reactivate the Visco. I trust you know what to do, Count.
Yes, of course. I suppose that means I'll be going out there.
Growing silver showing this battle. Matters not. Do what you must to protect those controls.
Worry not, King of Fargus. We will not let the controls fall into enemy hands.
We cannot let them reclaim those weapons. Do not allow the enemy near the strongholds.
Send help to the Dusker soldiers. They need assistance controlling those strongholds. We will be counted. We must stay vigilant. Those guarding the weapons cannot be defeated. By time, she says. But how does she expect me to do so? I'm no fighter. Your Majesty. Count Rowe. You never do shy away from treason.
We'll do it together. I've got you now. On to the next one.
Whoa. Sorry, I shouldn't stare.
You got my back?
Here, come with me. Gotcha!
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
We've managed to fight them off for now. Nicely done, everyone.
I'm not gonna die here.
Cornelia! Help me! Why would she come to your aid now? You truly don't realize who you've allied with, do you? I don't understand. Where did I go wrong?
Enough of this, Cornelia. None remain who can shield you from our vengeance.
Let me in,
I
let
hope
me
to
in.
keep my hands clean, but it seems there's nothing for it. Entertain me, boy.
Yes.
I've got it.
So, finally show yourself. There will be no escape for you this time, I assure you.
You kingdom dogs are good at giving chase. I must admit.
It's only us and her now. But keep your heads on straight. And watch out for those weapons.
My, what a fascinating power you wield. Where did you get it?
I don't answer to you. I'd be glad to give you a closer look.
Out of soldiers already.
Scattering
I
shit.
told Tallis I needed more than this.
Not much further. Everyone, together.
I lose? Curse this feeble flesh.
Seize the witch. It's time she told us the truth.
Se quel colpo non lo vuoi, dalla a me. XD.
What a horrible way to treat a saint.
Your mages have met their end, Cornelia. And soon, so will you. You cannot warp yourself out of this. Now let me ask you again. What became of my stepmother? Does she yet live?
No, long dead, I'm afraid. She killed the husband who kept her from the sweet little daughter she loved so dearly, only to lose her own life at that same daughter's hand.
You can't mean...
Didn't I already tell you? Your stepsister has the answers. So this body has reached its end. How pitifully frail you all are.
There is little...
I will have.
Wish this was...
How can I best...
I've grasped.
If I seek the truth, I'll have to retrieve it from the Emperor herself. Cornelia said as much before her spirit left this realm. Only a fool would take that temptress at her word, but I do believe there is truth to her claim. Edelgard knows something. The Empire was surely involved in my father's death, and perhaps she was as well.
Hold on, Boar. You owe us all an explanation here. The Emperor is your stepsister?
My apologies. I suppose I never mentioned it.
So if I've got this straight, after you were born, your dad got remarried to her mom?
Correct. Though the truth of my stepmother's background was never revealed to the public, as you can imagine. Of course, all that is in the past now. There is no reason to keep hiding it from my closest allies.
Your Majesty, if I may, I can handle the explanation.
That will no doubt prove faster. You knew my father many years longer than I did.
It all started 20 years ago, when a dreadful plague ravaged Ferdiad. King Lambert's wife was among those claimed by its spread. In hopes of bringing an end to the epidemic, the king sought experts from across the land. Scholars, doctors, mages. Among those, it was an imperial scholar by the name of Cornelia who finally turned the page on our suffering and put an end to the pestilence.
Oh yes, I've heard about that. She helped develop many of the districts in the capital as well, didn't she? It's a little weird to think she's the one who planned out the places we all lived.
They even used to call her a saint. What could have happened to her to make her so different?
Interestingly enough, she never asked for any kind of reward for her feat. Well, at first. In lieu of any compensation, monetary or otherwise, she requested that we rescue one of her old friends from the Empire. Which is the story of how the late king came to meet his future wife, Lady Patricia. Or should I say, Lady Anselma.
I don't get it. Why would she need saving?
I'm not sure of all the details myself, but I know she was banished from the court after becoming involved in some sort of political dispute. Lambert always did have a soft spot for those in need. And of course, in the thick of all that, the two developed feelings for each other. It's difficult to say for sure if it was love, but it was something. Anyway, that's all I have.
Looking back on the events now, it's hard to know just how much of it was part of Cornelia's plot. In any case, I must learn more about my stepmother's death. I have no doubt it connects in some manner to the truth about the tragedy. Who was Cornelia working for? And what was Edelgard's role in all of it? If I truly want to know, well, there's only one person I can turn to.
You want to get answers from the Emperor of the very region we're at war with? Is that even possible? I mean, Edelgard is our enemy. She and her like have stamped the life out of so many of our allies. And we've done the same to hers. I don't see how the two sides could just sit down for a chat after all that.
Perhaps not. Make no mistake, she is still our bitter enemy. But I've no other choice. We've extracted all the information we could from the Western Lords. And as Cornelia has departed this world, the Emperor is the only one left we can turn to. Gustav, I'll be leaving reconstruction of the West to you and the Baron.
Understood, Your Majesty. Do you mean to make for Aryan Road?
Indeed I do. Even the most impregnable fortress in all Fodlan cannot hold off an onslaught forever. I know not how or when Edelgard will make her presence known, but we must hold the Silver Maiden, by any means necessary.
Il frantumatore.
Azure Gleam. Reunion at the Fortress City. The Kingdom Army crushes the Western Lords, and with them, the budding civil war. But amidst the chaos, Adrestia strikes at Aryan Road. Dimitri marches on the Fortress City at once, and challenges the Emperor herself to save those trapped within the Silver Maiden's walls.
Capitolo 9, quindi.
Let's reacquaint ourselves with the situation. Our forces have already pulled out of Arendelle territory and withdrawn to the fortress city of Aryan Road. The same city which finds itself now besieged by the Imperial Army.
Vediamo se riesco a fare un altro capitolo stasera,
Most
va.
troubling, Your Majesty. The Knights of Seros dispatched their very best to the scene, but they find themselves at the sword end of the Emperor's personal guard. Still, the Citadel will not fall easily. The stalemate could continue for some time yet.
Can we really afford to wait, though? Aryan Road supplies have got to be running thin by now.
If we go without proper preparation, the Imperial Army will simply crush us.
Agreed. We should be using the time we have to strike in a manner most favorable to our situation. What we need to do is sever the Imperial supply chain. Then, overwhelm and exterminate the withering remains of Edelgard's army.
Hold on, you want to win the whole war in one go?
Indeed I do. We have been gifted the opportunity of a lifetime, and I do not intend to let it slip through my fingers. It will be a pincer attack, with the fortress at the Empire's front and our battalion at their rear. Even with their larger numbers, we will hold the advantage.
All the more so with the Knights of Seros in charge of defending Aryan Road.
And even if the Emperor herself escapes, we'll have still dealt a huge blow to the Empire's military.
Oh, I feel nervous all of a sudden. I never expected we'd reach a decisive battle like this so soon. Will we truly be able to win?
We can do this. I know we can. The terrain here is in our favor. As long as we press that advantage, we'll come out on top.
Let us rally the troops, Your Majesty.
Yes. Onward to victory!
There we have it. The Empire and the Kingdom finally squaring off in broad daylight. What a fascinating development. And a troubling one.
I am well acquainted with that look of yours, Claude. What could you be scheming this time? If I recall, you made a similar face the other afternoon when we swept aside the Imperial Army ourselves.
Hey, don't get the... I'm just contemplating the fate of the Alliance the only way I know how.
Don't worry about him, Lawrence. He doesn't always look it, but Claude takes this stuff seriously.
Hilda sembra veramente uscita da Scott Pilgrim a sto giro.
She's right, you know. I'm constantly thinking about our next plan of action. Thankfully, the Empire's turned its beady little eyes away from us for now. It seems they're focusing all their attention on the West. And we owe that title shift to Duke Gloucester's famed betrayal. The former Duke Gloucester, I mean. Thanks to him, we managed to run the Empire clean out of Leicester. But there's more to their strategy shift than that.
Do you speak of the unrest within the kingdom? Such internal struggles would certainly leave them rather defenseless in the wake of an attack. But the situation may change anew at any moment. We mustn't grow complacent. If they emerge victorious against the kingdom, it is difficult to imagine what course of action the Imperial Army would take next.
Yeah. Whatever happens in this battle, it'll shape the future of Fodlan for years to come. I might be brilliant, but even I'm having trouble predicting who's gonna come out on top. But whoever it is, I'd bet anything we'll need to strike a deal to keep them at bay. I guess we should be ready for either outcome. Oh, and Lawrence, I'll be asking all sorts of little favors from you, so plan on being busy for a long while.
If needs must, I would do anything for the Alliance.
We can't stand in the crossfire between the Kingdom and the Empire forever. It's high time the Alliance grabbed the reins of history and started steering in our own direction.
Ah, Sylvain.
Hey, I'm always happy to talk.
I don't want House Gautier's opinion.
Okay, well, we were talking about the pros and cons of incorporating commoners in the...
Yes. The discussion primarily revolved around a single point.
I mean, if they're up to the challenge, I don't see why not. It's like how you promoted my brother, right?
Indeed. And the performances of Ash and the Commander serve as proof of such.
Just don't get carried away, you know? I'm sure you realize what would happen to the kingdom if we lost the power of crests.
Naturally. However, people such as Felix who were born with major crests are the exception in this day and age.
Which means Fargus has two options if we want to retain our power. One, we bolster our military and promote prosperity, or two, we admit bloodlines won't last forever. And neither one would hold up for long, but if I had to choose, I guess the first option would be the better one for the kingdom on the whole.
Bolstering our military is more easily said than done, impoverished as our land is.
Hey. Do you remember what I said when you talked to me about promoting my brother? I told you it was important to keep... And honestly, I don't have any real objection to the way...
Thank you, Sylvain. Such topics are not beyond your... That said, you never show that... Although...
don't remind me.
If you see the error of your ways, it is not too late to mend them.
Pass.
I do hope you have so many things I lack.
Yeah, well,
None of us are perfect. I apologize for...
Looking for...
Can we speak a moment?
Time to work you into shape.
How can I...
Oh, this...
No.
No.
This'll help. This...
Hey.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat. Can't wait to see how you do.
I guess.
Hey. Let's...
Care to make yourself useful? Phew. We all must do our fair share.
Well? Let us go.
Hunger is the true enemy.
You made this.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Wow. Eating.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
I'll figure something out.
I...
Hey there, Dedu.
No.
You sure?
I was taught. During our academy days, you had a tendency to skip training, and
But that's all in the past.
don't expect praise from your... Though I have been curious about...
Change of heart might be taking... It's
Change
just...
of heart?
I always see how Demetrian feels, so I can't very well be goofing around with...
Sibling rival.
They're like brothers to me, which is exactly...
I understand how you...
Had.
And once she set her mind to something...
Aw, she sounds...
You cannot flirt with the dead, try as you might.
Whoa, hold on. I'm sorry, and I mean, if her protective older brother didn't kick me into next week first.
I may
Arigato
just have done
gozaimasu.
so. Sylvain, my sister's great.
I would love to, my friend.
She would like...
What lovely weather. Hmm? I thought it was you.
Morning. I've been teaching some of the townspeople how to read. We were all so into it, we didn't...
Wow, that's so good of you, Ash.
When I went into town earlier, I found a merchant. But people were all snapping. Well, I couldn't just stand by and watch it happen. A few more people came over.
If you ever decide to break, you can handle reading and math and...
Really? I enjoy studying.
Well, they are too. Speaking of which, didn't Lord...
Yes, although Lenato always used to say...
What does that mean?
Well, there's no universal rules, so you have to find your own morality. He also said...
I mean, I saw everything differently when...
Most of the people, I want to give them... So, I guess I want to meet them at...
That's incredible.
Over here. Do you have a moment? You have my thanks.
What is it?
Not good.
Little help here? Nuh-uh. Let's see.
Oh no.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Yeah. Oh no! On that note, that isn't good.
My instruction comes at a high price. Don't neglect your daily studies.
This bores me.
What in the world?
Actually... Oh my goodness!
I see. A moment.
That's not good. Huh?
Hunger is the true enemy.
Perhaps some more meat. Wait.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
You're
Come back whenever you're hungry.
La sfida da quanto più potevo, ora direi che possiamo avviare la distruzione di massa. E c'è anche l'appendice, a posto. Ne ho fatta una prima, nel capitolo precedente l'ho fatto off camera, questo non so se è importante da fare, ma penso che la farò lo stesso a un certo punto. Era quella dei Daskar. Con Felix, Ingrid e no, Dimitri non c'era. Felix, Dimitri e Ryu.
Have to do my best.
Starts now.
I'd rather push on, but we need to defend this position for now.
You're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless.
Let's move out.
I've got this.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
This is all my fault.
Oh no! We'll give it a go. Fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Bring it down!
of fire.
That wasn't so bad.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Still improving.
Just wait.
There's that mercenary flair.
This is all my time. Enemy down.
You're in peak form today.
I've got it.
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
I got this.
Don't mind if I do.
The stronghold's ours.
This is just the beginning.
I wonder how long I'll have to train to catch up to you.
This is not yet the time for celebration.
This place won't be a problem anymore. Out of the way! I've got you now! I don't know how we held them off, but we did.
Madonna, al 43 lei. 20 livelli di differenza.
I'll hesitate.
So, what do you think?
Greetings.
Hey!
Let's earn our keep.
Time is short. We must rescue them at once.
This isn't over yet.
Lend me your strength!
We've got...
what I must.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
I know things are tough, but we can't afford to lose hope. That should do it.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Take a breather.
I've got
Too easy.
I've got I've got you now.
Is that all we've got?
I won't lose.
I've got you now.
Bring it down.
How can I face my comrades after this?
Ah, ok.
I'm glad we made it in time.
Va bene.
Yes. Aryan Road's defensive capabilities have weakened considerably.
Do you still doubt me, Your Majesty? After I was so kind to sell you that delicious little tip about the secret passage.
Ehi, ma Yuri!
Sneaky little
Merda.
whelp. I never uttered a word of that to you.
No, but the Count did. I won't be sharing under what circumstances, though.
I cannot overstate what a boon it is to have members of House Row aiding us during our siege of the Silver Maiden. Though it's truly a shame we could not stop the kingdom from reclaiming your territory.
The fault is mine. Such stumbles would never have occurred had I not faltered on the Leicester front. Count Rowe swore his allegiance to the Empire. Yet our failure in battle granted our enemy free reign of his land.
Which is exactly why we've come to take it back. The internal strife plaguing the kingdom leaves them nigh defenseless. We cannot let this opportunity...
Indeed. Hubert would never let us hear the end of it, were we to overlook this chance.
Your Majesty, we've received word that the Knights of Seros
Per il
have
momento
been
l'ho
dispatched
scambiato
to
per
Aryan
Hubert.
Road. Few in number as their force may be, they are
Pezzo di
still
minchia che
some of the
tracollo ha
finest
avuto.
knights in all the continent, and well suited to a defensive struggle. I suggest we settle this matter at once, before the kingdom's main army arrives to further bolster their fortifications.
Lord Gwendol, Yuri, this is why your actions will be so vitally important to our effort.
Yes, Your Majesty. Preparations are already complete.
As long as I receive my pay, you'll get whatever effort your gold can buy.
I will not allow things to end like this. No. This battle shall be the prime occasion to atone for my mistakes.
What a faithful man you are. Never flagging in your duty to that wretched count. I suppose House Rowe must want its territory back quite badly, considering the fortune they were willing to pay me.
I see you've not lost that insolent mouth of yours. You should have refused the offer if you found it distasteful.
I enjoyed dealing with that decrepit old fool as little as you did. But he still paved my path into the academy. I've never liked the thought of owing him a favor. And this will finally settle our account.
Yuri.
What is it, old man? Spit it out.
I pray for your safety.
Do what you will. I only pray you find a suitable place to breathe your last.
Felix.
I had business in the capital.
Oh, you...
Yeah, him.
I think you're exaggerating, Felix. In fact, although he had...
See, that's exactly why he's such a... Anyway, the castle has certainly changed in the past. For one thing, there are many...
You have a good eye to notice that. For example, knights from noble families tend to be more polite. There were a lot of scuffles and misunderstandings.
And which are you, noble or commoner?
Yeah, my situation is kind of strange. Still, I feel like there are things only I can do precisely. But whenever I'm in real trouble, His Majesty and Dedue always come to my aid.
Dedue?
Yep. Even the knights accept him as one. No one's a better cook or more skilled with their hands. And he's a proper demon on the battlefield. I hope to be more like him someday.
Please, especially that blind loyalty.
Oh, are you? I always had the... I mean, sure, the things you say, you always show...
Yeah, well, I'm busy enough...
Well, then I'll do...
I doubt you'll... So...
Thanks.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Welcome. Greetings. Welcome. Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Thanks a bunch.
My instruction comes at a high price.
This'll help me break new boundaries. This'll help me break new boundaries.
How can I best use this power? How can I best use this power?
I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
Got to give this a try sometime. I could use this.
Hey, I'm getting better. Hey, I'm getting better.
I think I'm getting the hang of this. I'm a better man now than I was 5 minutes.
I think I've learned some. I think I've learned. Hey, I'm stronger. Hey, I'm stronger.
I've grasped new strength.
How can I best use this power?
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Hey there. Need something? See you around.
Now what out?
The fight starts now.
Let's go, everyone.
Victory will be ours. Together.
Let's get this battle underway.
Raise that flag up high. Forward march!
Yeah, right.
I've got way.
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
I'm dragging the others down.
I've got
Dragging the others down.
On to the next one.
out of the way. I've got you now.
Tastes more bitter than blackest coffee.
Okay, let's go.
I'm
Dragging the others down.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
did it. mercenary flair.
I'll not falter.
Don't mind if I do.
Imbeciles!
Out of the way! The stronghold's ours! Stay sharp. Keep those eyes and ears open. I've got it.
No, not yet!
We'll be in a good position if we can capture this stronghold.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
We can't let it end like this.
I've got you now. My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
I wonder how long I'll have to train to catch up to you.
Hurry up and help me, you fools!
Don't mind if I do.
There's no one who can save me!
Out of the way! On to the next one.
You're in peak form today.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry. So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Let's enjoy this.
What?
Ah, quante cose. C'è pure l'appendice da fare di mezzo, madonna. Peccato sta cosa, peccato. L'hanno dovuto imbottire di roba extra a caso.
Let's earn our keep.
Che è molto ripetitivo di suo, essendo già un musò. Poi così, non lo so.
Stay safe. A life is the only thing we can't replace.
Victory will be ours. Together.
This is bad. We need to do something!
Oh, please. The strong. I've got holds ours.
step closer to my goal.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Have to keep the momentum going.
Take this! I got this! It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
I face my comrades after this.
We're not losing to anyone!
I got you now!
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
Enemy down!
Where's that mercenary flare?
Don't mind if I do.
Still fight.
Retreat! Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
I feel there's little I can't handle with you by my side.
Out of the way! I got you now!
Retreat!
Looks like that's it for us.
Right on!
Sono andato da Vislava.
For the Empire! Imperial General
Ti
Ladislava
one shotterò
is here to fight.
se l'ho preso in target per tutto ciò. L'ho missata, l'ho missata.
We've got you!
I'll take you all on! I got you now! On to the next one!
Great. Let's keep it up. Thanks for the help, everyone. We couldn't have done this without a group effort.
Dai, su. Così mi annoio.
Right. What you think?
Tocca tornare all'accampamento, tocca consumare tutto. 2 palle però.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Time certainly does fly, Ash. Why, it's already been a year and a half since you became a knight. Still, it must be difficult working in such unfamiliar lands. Are you doing well?
Yeah, I'm great. Everyone in the capital has been really nice, honestly. If anything, I guess I'm still just unsure if I have what it takes to be a knight.
Do not give in to doubt. Remember, most knights currently in the service of House Blythed only entered the castle after I became king. You have fought with me for much longer.
Sure, but I'm not nobility, so I want to repay—
I see.
Huh?
That is indeed what many claim. Put bluntly, the code of chivalry
Well,
I have no quarrel with your—
But
my closest friend was a knight who served the royal— But one day, I watched him die.
You're talking about Felix's brother, right?
His dying screams. My point, Ash, is that, and though I know this to be a selfish request—
Even if it means turning my bow against you?
Especially then. If you find yourself unable to follow through, I beg you to leave the battlefield quietly and—
Right. I don't think that friend who protected you, he just wanted to say—
Even if it meant destroying future—
Look, so if you're asking me not— But I don't think it's—
Well put. In any case, after all—
You've done more than enough, Your Majesty.
Ok. Questo è quello di trama. Vabbè, sì. Altri 2, l'appendice e quello di trama.
The fight starts now.
Più l'accampamento da rifare da capo. Ah. Damn it.
Let's crush their formation.
Victory will be ours. Together.
Don't mind if I do.
lose, no matter what. Out of the way! We're in bad shape over here.
Let's keep it up.
The stronghold is
I'm dragging the others down.
Too easy.
This is just the beginning.
I feel there's little I can't handle with you by my side.
Let's enjoy this. I need...
Posso cambiare unità, quindi posso giocare semplicemente col mio PG? È praticamente quello che ho fatto finora.
The fight starts now.
We've got an ally to rescue, so stay on your toes.
This isn't over yet.
We need some help, and fast.
A resounding success.
Have to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, not bad.
I do hope you'll make this fun.
Time. I've got to get going. Hope you're ready. Out of the way. I've got you
wasn't so bad.
This place won't be a problem anymore. Too easy.
There's that mercenary flair.
Out of the way.
Well, what's next?
This is just the beginning.
I feel there's little I can't handle with you by my side.
You shall pay for this, you hear? Yes, we did it!
Don't mind if I do.
Retreat! I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough. That wasn't so bad.
I guess running away is our only option.
I've got.
I'm dragging the others down.
mercenary flair.
It's not over. A resounding success.
I almost feel... I'm sorry for them.
one step.
That's so.
Cos'è che dovevo comprare che mi chiedeva per avere la statuetta della dea, era forse?
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
If this story is to be believed, then perhaps a holy artifact yet remains hidden in that land.
The same holy artifact the first Emperor of Adrestia used in his effort to unite Fodlan. If we could retrieve it, it would go a long way toward preventing an Imperial invasion.
Unfortunately, the area is currently a den of rather villainous scum. And as the Knights of Seros cannot spare any personnel, our options for procuring the artifact are unfortunately rather limited. I certainly cannot do it alone.
But you are not alone. I will be right beside you.
You will not, Flame. I shall not take you anywhere so dangerous.
That ship has long since sailed. I have already been a part of more battles than I can count.
Perhaps, but still.
I will be coming as well. I have no intention of foisting this task upon the two of you, while I remain behind in comfort and safety.
You surely jest.
I have already asked Cyril to prepare for my departure.
I see now. You had this all planned before you even mentioned it to me.
I did. Oh, and you need not worry. While it has been a time since I last set foot on a battlefield, I can surely hold my own against a lowly pack of brigands.
That is not my concern. I know your true strength better than any. My worry is that our destination lies deep within enemy territory. If something unforeseen were to occur, and the Church to lose its Archbishop, it would be our downfall. If we truly need this artifact, then I will go. Alone.
You speak of the Church's downfall as a hypothetical, yet it is already upon us. As such, it is my duty to set things to rights.
Is now a good time, Lady Rhea?
Of course, Cyril. Please, come in. Oh, you.
What are you doing here?
Cyril insisted I come, so here I am. This kind of stuff is my bread and butter.
It felt kind of weird being your sole bodyguard and such. I'm real sorry.
Hey, if you feel like you can't trust me on this one, I'm happy to go find a cozy bed and nap the rest of the day away.
King Dmitri has spoken quite highly of you. If you are prepared to assist us,
I have heard much the same.
then it is decided.
All right, but don't feel like you've got to shower me. Besides, it sounds like a...
In that case, you have our thanks.
Afraid I can't be away for long, though, or my...
Our destination was once a holy site for the church, and sadly, its history has long since been forgotten. But this is our chance to...
Excellent, Lady Rhea.
Easy, Flame. Ah, and I would like you to come with me.
Glad to.
Cyril, I trust you to keep Flame and... Yeah.
Seteth certainly seems worried about you, Flame.
Oh.
Fuck! Ellie! La cosa immediata è mettermela come assistente, lei.
My brother.
Istantaneamente.
I will give it my all. I will has been captured. Oh, how simply awful!
Sorry for not stopping it, but I promise we'll save him, all right?
The bandits are blocking all of the paths. But which one even leads to my brother?
I vote we take them all out. We'll find the one that leads to Senate eventually.
Whenever it comes to you, dear Flame, Seteth completely loses his composure.
Yes, it truly is rather embarrassing.
Appreciate the help, but I was actually surprised you came with us. Why did you anyway?
Honestly, I don't know you churchy types very well, and this seemed like a good chance to fix that.
How sad that this land should be forsaken.
Together!
We'll do it together! I got you now!
Now we can move forward again. Hold fast, Seteth. We are coming for you!
Be careful, Flame. I fear for Seteth if anything should happen to you.
I feel my... Me too! Brother, we found you!
My apologies. I had hoped to scout the enemy and secure a clear path.
Both of your celebrations are premature. We still have to deal with these brigands.
Lady Rhea is so powerful. Does she even need me protecting her?
You're hurt, brother. Allow me to heal you.
Let us uproot these bandits and locate the holy artifact.
And perhaps we will get some information out of them in the process. Sorry to worry you, Flame. I am better.
We are better together.
We'll do it together. I got you now.
I feel my strength.
Now, leave the rest to me. I shall protect you.
I'll take you all on.
Do not lose hope. The artifact's value would be lost on one such as him.
Enemy down.
Your tenacity impresses. A sacred item has been hidden in this land. Do you know aught about it?
I don't know nothing about nobody.
Take this!
Have you seen any ancient items nearby?
Actually, I heard there's a shield or something if you go further in.
Must be the holy. The artifact Saint Ceres and Great Emperor Wilhelm hid away. Let us be off.
We know where to look for it now. We must hurry and see what we can find.
Seteth or I should be able to spot it.
You got my back? We are better together.
We'll do it together. I got you now.
Indek once had a workshop in this mountain hamlet, though there is no sign of it anymore.
So much time has passed that all has withered and faded. I can only hope the shield itself yet remains intact.
Lady Rhea, I found some kind of shield. Could this be the one?
Unfortunately, no. But it must be nearby.
For bandits. They are no match for our combined might.
We'll do it together. I got you now.
Look, look! I found an old shield!
That is nothing more than an old buckler discarded by the bandits. Keep searching. Ah, here it is.
This is indeed the shield crafted by Indek for Keyhole, and later passed to Great Emperor Wilhelm himself.
I got you now.
It was made by, St. Keyhole? Amazing.
Hold on! You lot can't just waltz in here and take my shield?
of its true value. And greed is all that motivates you. Come, I shall rid you of that impulse.
Yeah, right.
This shield should have belonged to Cleveland. But Cyrus...
That was 1,000 years ago. Great Emperor Wilhelm is long gone as well.
Who are you people?
May you find peace with the goddess.
Fine work, everyone. Let us head back.
Ma nemici sgomenti B? Minchia.
I feel...
Ho fatto una strage, secondo me.
We successfully drove out the bandits and recovered the holy artifact. I must thank you all for your help.
So that...
It is actually one of the sacred weapons.
Oh, right.
You are well informed. Many people mistakenly believe the sacred weapon. In truth, most were forged by Indek. Then
It is said that this one, the Okine shield, was created by Indek for Saint Keyhole.
They were such good friends. Or so I once read.
Certo,
Indeed. But Seros decided to gift the shield to the first emperor of Adrestia instead. Do you know who that was?
It was...
Wilhelm Paul Rasfeld, the only person to hold the title of Great Emperor in the history of Adrestia. At first, he merely ruled over Anbar, but then Seros imparted the revelation of the goddess upon him. In the blink of an eye, he forged an empire and raised an army to unite the war-torn land of Fodlan. His battle raged for decades.
Seros and the Four Saints fought beside the Empire at this time.
Huh.
Don't use my ignorance to feel better about yourself.
Finally, Nemesis, the leader of the opposing forces, was defeated at the Battle of Tailteen. Having achieved his chief ambition, Great Emperor Wilhelm ceded the throne to his son, Lycaon. Wilhelm continued to assist Lycaon in battle, but Lycaon perished at a young age. He relinquished this shield to Seros.
Then it lay forgotten for over 1,000 years.
1,000 years?
That is because Uncle Indek was so skilled.
Uncle Indek,
He was the finest blacksmith who ever lived.
Uncle?
I mean Saint Indek. They call him Uncle in some fables, so I misspoke.
Alas, in the present day, the Adrestian Emperor is attempting to eradicate the Church of Seros. They forget their very origins. It is nothing short of pure blasphemy. Here, we also recovered other useful items. The Archbishop wishes...
Just as Great Emperor Wilhelm, I pray you might use it to defeat the wayward Emperor Edelgard.
Certo, Flame.
Gotcha. I'll give it to Dimitri and tell him to use it as he sees fit.
Excellent. Indek's superhuman talent, and Wilhelm's fierce will. Seros's wishes for Fodlan, and all these things do. I am certain it will lead.
I'll take your word.
See that you...
Dai, madonna, ho veramente troppo tempo per fare tutto. Un'ora a capitolo così, essendo molto ripetitivo, dà un sacco noia.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Time to work you into shape.
I... A new...
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat. This... This... I need...
I'll use... I hope...
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Care to make yourself useful?
This is all.
Oh, we all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share.
Ash, you've...
Why is that?
Not at all.
Sure.
I did. I created a number of different... But first...
Taste testing it? Oh.
Yes?
To do...
The same flower you gathered before. I read that doctors in the
No, of course.
Lord Lenato.
He sure did. I was nervous.
I did read. Perhaps he was trying...
That sound. I was pretty strange to wonder if Lenato...
He never said?
No, he never really... But I think just like...
It's possible.
Anyway, hey, would...
Yes.
From the slimy depths of the swamp they rise, great beasties of every shape and size.
Ah no, appoggia.
They dance in a ring and... No, that's not right. Their slime they fling and... Huh? Who's there?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's you, so...
Pretty much.
I feel like you're...
Nope.
I was actually gonna say... I came up with the lyrics in tune myself.
And it's a song about...
And what's wrong with swamp?
Nothing in... I mean, swamp beasties are so...
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess huge bears are better than beastie. Okay, that's good. So if you switch it up, it should probably be... Absolutely not.
Oh, don't apologize. I'm glad we're close enough.
Well, I've never been... Wait.
Yep.
Impressive.
Of course. From the forest they appear, a sleuth of bears with cute round ears. They dance in a ring and enjoy the beats, but tonight they'll feast on meaty treats.
That actually might be more creepy somehow. At the very least, they're great at distracting me from real-life worries.
Yeah. Perché? Ma... Ah, forse perché qui sulla Switch... Ah, perché sono in video orario. Spero di riuscire a finire entro la prossima mezz'ora.
Bring your company over to the Western Wall. I'll defend the interior myself.
Yes, Lady Catherine.
Been a while since I've had the pleasure of watching you work, Catherine.
Shamir!
I could say the same of you. It's been, what, 2 years now since you left the Knights? You picked some time for a reunion. The kingdom called and I answered.
What? If you got words for me, then spit them out.
Words, huh? You know, I wasn't sure what to expect when I heard there was an ex-bandit playing general over. But your orders are precise, and you have some serious tactical know-how. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were a trained leader. Sometimes even bandits have great commanders.
Our lands were always under siege by Srang forces. Got defense strategies practically beaten into me when I was a little kid.
You really are the former heir to House Gautier, then. I'd always hoped to spar with you one day. Never thought you'd end up disowned.
Cram it. I'm the one who cut ties with that rotten house of mine.
You've done well to stay alive since.
Yeah, because I've got a purpose. I'm gonna show the world that if I act all proper, even a crestless loser like me can accomplish whatever he wants. Ugh, made me sick to my stomach hearing that drivel. Even sicker coming from some weak-willed king with a crest who's been spoon-fed his whole life.
Yet here you are, fighting in his army. And well, at that.
Yeah, turns out the king's not the only weak-willed one around here. You know what they said to me? That I wasn't gonna be held back by crests anymore. That the only thing tying me down now was my own past mistakes. Now look at me, square at the top of a squad full of crest bearers and none-alike. But ridiculous as it sounds, part of me's actually come to like it.
Lady Catherine, our enemies are within the
Dove si
fortress.
teleportala tu?
This is Aryan Road we're talking about. The former lord of this fortress, Count Rowe, fell in battle. But I doubt he was the only one familiar with the secrets of its construction. Then we'll have to fight them off until reinforcements arrive.
We don't even know how many of them there are yet.
Such a bleak outlook will only consign you and your soldiers to defeat.
Why, you... A fortress like this has always got a secret passage.
The fighting has reached Aryan Road's inner walls. The enemy must have entered through some unknown route.
I'm glad they're already in.
I appreciate your confidence. Is everyone prepared? Today, we will deal a decisive blow not only to the vile Emperor, but to all of Adrestia. And I will be depending on each and every one of you to do it.
Madonna, è gigante. Ma manco per sbaglio tu.
Understood.
Ah sì, certo, sogna.
I won't fail.
I'll do my best.
Then I'll be off.
Ma ciao Alex.
Please hurry, Your Majesty. The enemy used a secret passage to infiltrate the fortress and have already engaged Catherine and her unit.
Let us help them at once. We cannot afford failure. Aryan Road is too valuable.
So they really did find a back way in. Seems like the main gate's still closed. Thankfully, the controls aren't too far off.
I've got it.
Ah, ma c'è anche Stelvio. Ma buonasera a tutti.
They've stationed units around the controls for the gate. We'll need to fight our way past them if we're to have any hope of opening it.
They're spotting me. Guess I've lost a step.
Shamir, we must assist her.
This is where I die. Not the most comfortable place for me to sleep.
Shamir is in dire trouble. We must help her at once.
Ci ho provato a fare vedere, non ci sono riuscito.
Surprised you came for me. I guess I should return the favor.
We're Kingdom forces. Quick, request reinforcements from the main army.
Stop the messengers! If they send in more troops, we'll never reach the main hall.
To the side.
You're safe here. Please, go rest. You can leave this to us.
Appreciate it. I know you won't.
One of the Gautier brats, huh? Don't tell me you actually want to fight.
I'm a lot more than some stupid family name. I'll knock your teeth out for that.
But isn't someone feisty? Fine. Show me what you can do.
I'll hit you.
Miquelon and Gwendol are fighting. It's probably for the best that I don't go help him, honestly.
Stand down!
Stand down.
You can't abandon me.
Take a breather.
Let us open this gate and hurry to Miquelon's aid.
So we have to open this gate before we can open the one at the main hall? That's annoying.
I've got this.
True to its fame, the Silver Maiden's arsenal is robust indeed.
There. No reinforcements should be showing up now.
È interessante perché alla fine c'ha tecnicamente ragione lui. Sto braccio gli hanno levato di tutto perché non c'aveva un cazzo di segno, quindi le ingiustizie.
Do my best. Let's move.
I shall take the lead.
That's one.
Not bad, but not good enough to beat me. Well,
It might be different than Crest, but there's no way I'm losing to some restless old man.
yeah, right. You sure know how to arm, but can you fight? Let's find out, shall we, Miquelon? Bear witness to my might. Stand down!
It appears we're in time. We will help bolster the main hall.
Wow, the old man's here. Guess it really never hurts to ask.
There should be one more device to open the gates to the main hall. You'll need to locate it.
You really don't hold anything back, do you? It's time I put you out of your misery.
What a joke. Still, at least I bought us all the time we needed.
Era scriptato la sua morte?
I didn't expect you to give me that much trouble. You put up a fine fight, Will. Or should I say, Sir Pigman.
Ok.
I may have disowned him as my son, but I see no reason not to obey him.
I've awaited this moment.
Do my best. Let's move.
Can't believe he kept that many forces away from the main hall. That brother of mine really was something.
Everyone prepare to fire! We'll give him hell!
We won't be very far like this. We need to shut those weapons down first.
You called?
My turn?
You got spirit, Karen. I'm impressed.
I've got you now.
That's big talk from someone who looks like he's got one foot in the grave.
Oh no, Catherine! We must go to her aid!
Another one to keep my eye on.
Now the stronghold is ours. Let's turn these things off.
I've got you now.
put a stop to the attacks, too.
Perfect. Now the traps should be disabled too.
Well done, everyone. Hold it.
I see the whelps are all here. Think any of you can kill me?
What's left is to invade.
I've got
the main hall.
Sorry you had to come back me up. We managed. Thanks to you.
Never wanted to see you again, but here we are anyway. Someone has to avenge my brother's death.
I remember you as a snot-nosed brat. I see you all grown up now. As a knight, it's my duty to seek revenge for my lord.
Out of the way!
As far as graves go, yes, this'll do.
I take no pleasure in killing a man like you, yet I cannot allow you to live on.
A knight with no lord to serve faces adversity indeed.
Guess I really dragged you down there. Thanks for the help. Report. A large Imperial force is advancing on the Aryan Road perimeter.
And I bet the Emperor is with them.
What's our move, boy? We will not get the fortress back to you. All forces, move to intercept.
I live for this. I'll kill you all.
You should know that this fortress is one fun surprise after another. Well, would you look at that? A hidden staircase.
They opened another secret passage? Whoever that is must be quite familiar with the construction of this place.
Let me show.
It's someone from House Rowe. Oh, then maybe we can persuade him to join our side.
Aryan Road is a key position for us. We must retake it, even if we suffer losses in the process.
Linat.
I can't believe I got myself dragged out here.
If they get the main hall, we'll lose the whole battle. Plus, we've got to protect the strongholds all around it, too.
Please tell me you're not pointing that thing at my beautiful face.
Clear my sight.
That old man was just looking for a good place to die. Now that he's dead, it's all on me.
Were you with the bandits? With Wendell? Wait, you're from House Rowe.
I knew it. You're from House Rowe. We sure could use you on our side.
Let me.
What do you say?
Well, when you put it that way, I guess I would prefer not to get butchered.
Take a breath. Let me at him.
Prepare a
My
volley
turn.
of arrows. Show them the results of your training.
them hard and fast!
Now, fire!
Couldn't someone else have handled this? What am I even doing here? Lovely. Oh, I'm really in it now. Who knows if I can even hold out until Her Majesty gets here. Rest. I'll be dropping out here. I'm not ready to die yet after all.
I've got it.
Boh, sarà il padre di qualcuno. Sarà il padre di Lina, quello.
Minister of Domestic Affairs. My reasons for being here are my own.
No regrets!
Won't be much use if I'm wounded any further. Sense in getting myself killed. I shall retreat.
Excellent. It's their vanguard commanders dealt with. Question now is, where is Edelgard?
Eccola, l'hai chiamata.
We will crush the Kingdom Army and seize Aryan Road once and for all. Forward!
This battle shall determine the fate of the Western Front. We must show them the might of the Empire.
We can take her down here. The war is over. Everyone, now. Now's the time to rally against the Empire.
We must not lag behind Edelgard. Everyone, forward!
They've mobilized. We must defeat them quickly.
I have nothing more to say. This ends now.
Yes. I suppose it does, Edelgard. Let us finish this.
Won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
Did you learn to fight like that in your mercenary days? Or have you always had it in you?
Once this battle is over, I can just hear Ferdinand von Arn, hero of Adresta.
We have not yet reached our goal. Continue the advance.
Is that all? Give them no quarter.
Unfortunately, I really do have
quite a lot to live for. So I must take my leave, but revenge will be mine.
He's gone. I would have liked to take him out here and now, but considering how spirited he is.
The Emperor herself. I'll be the one to bring her down. It seems you are the victor in this fight. I bid you farewell.
No escape! Indeed, this moment will be the doom of you both.
Tallis.
Dear Edelgard, it has been far too long.
Is it so? Have you really found an ally in Dimitri?
What lie is this?
So you are not allies? That makes more sense. I can't imagine you joining forces with the man who killed your father.
If what you say is the truth, if this man murdered my father, then you and I have much to talk about. Till then, nobody lays a hand on you.
Is that?
That's enough. I'm all right. Really.
No, you're not. And I'm not gonna let you die here, okay? I promised you, didn't I? By your side. Always.
No, ma dai. Per 11 nemici non ho preso la... Ah, che gare. E altri 3 PG giocabili. Crazy. Beh, lasciamo di
Your
parlare.
Majesty, the Imperial Army makes to retreat.
Per stasera abbiamo
As for that
fatto.
monster, it's disappeared.
Understood. After what happened to Edelgard, I dare say they had little choice.
We must treat your wounds, Your Majesty. They will only worsen without proper rest.
You needn't worry about me. The Empire is on the back foot. This is our chance. Secure Aryan Road at once!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Edelgard called my father's killer Tallis.
Hey, Dimitri. I didn't catch more than a glimpse of the guy, but something's not sitting right with me. His power was so familiar. He might be another one. Like Tomas. And like me. How am I connected to them?
I understand your concern, but my thinking remains unchanged from 2 years ago. Whatever the truth of your abilities may be, I trust you. And I will continue to do so. I only wish I had more to say than that. My apologies. Still, your power truly is the same as that of Tomas or this Talus, then we may find that the questions hanging over the two of us share a single answer.
What do you mean?
Edelgard said it was Talus that murdered my father. Of course, it is the peak of folly to take an enemy's word at face value. But if she spoke true, then neither the Western Lords nor the Empire are the root of this strife. Another faction skulks in the shadows of Fodlan, bending matters to their will. And if we suppose Cornelia was party to Talus and his dark schemes, her actions become all the more explicable. I alone must bring light to this darkness.
You're doing it again. You don't hold a monopoly on revenge, you know. Or on truth-seeking for that matter.
I need to know what happened too. I need to face the reality of my past.
I'm in too.
I know I don't have the same kind of shared history, but I do share your desire to know the truth.
Yes. We have defended the fortress ably, but lost countless capable officers and soldiers in the process. Even I will need time to recover before I can wield my lance anew. Once we've secured the Silver Maiden, we'll return to the capital.
Are you certain? Most. Adrestia is yours to command in the Emperor's stead. None remain who can stop your ascension to the peak of...
And what says Her Majesty?
Nothing at present. A grave injury suffered during the siege of Aryan Road has left her unable to speak. Come now, Duke. Haven't you always dreamt of saving your dear Empire in its time of greatest need?
Yes, you have a point. Under my rule, we shall crush the Kingdom and Alliance both, and unite all of Fodlan beneath the ever-majestic banner of Adrestia. The unfulfilled ambition of countless Ludwig von Eyre, savior of the Empire.
Then we will lift you up from the darkness. Until the day
Darkness.
you inevitably stumble back.
Right.
Having driven off the Empire and defended Aryan Road, Vargas gains a distinct advantage on the Western Front, while the indisposed Emperor retreats to her palace in Enbar. Capitalizing on Edelgard's condition, control of Adrestia is wrested away by the now regent Ire. However, the citizenry grows quickly resentful of his brutal manner of governance.
Parte 1 fine? Che senso parte 1 fine? È divisa in
Azure
due
Gleam.
parti?
Fanaticism.
O 3 parti?
The year is 1182. 5 moons have passed since the battle at Aryan Road. While the war itself has changed
Sono
little
passati un
in
po'
this
di
time,
mesi adesso in teoria.
Adrestia has undergone a striking transformation. Its rivers run red with the blood of its citizens, who are beset by rampant pillage and slaughter. Dmitri resolves to kill the Emperor, dismantle Adrestia, and put an end to this grim reality.
Is this true, Lady Rhea?
It is. Edelgard told me as much before she left to deal with the upheaval in End. Regent Volkard von Arundel was colluding with Tomas and his fellow knaves. For many years, Lord Arundel was a pious adherent to the Church and its teachings. Speaking of it now, I realize such a sudden change ought to have raised suspicion.
Just like Tomas. We had a similar occurrence in Fargus as well.
The one who cured the plague.
Indeed. I had assumed them to be agents of the Empire. Yet, back at Aryan Road, the Emperor herself was assaulted by whoever these people are.
As for the man who appeared...
Yes. She also claimed that I find it difficult.
Sorry, am I interrupting?
That it has, Claude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to come all the way to Ferdiad for...
That makes 2 of us. I can think of plenty of better places for a meeting than this chilly old capital of yours. Of course, I'm the one who asked to stop by in the first place. Thanks for seeing me, Dmitri. The Empire's sure been busy lately. An uprising over here, a siege over there. You'd think they'd get tired of causing so much chaos, but now they're looking to cross the Aramid and do the exact same in Alliance territory. I doubt it'll be long before we start. Which brings me to my point. What say we partner up and use our combined strength to bring the Empire down?
I am grateful to hear, hardened as our soldiers may be.
If we ever hope to take their capital, and as Enbar lies in the southernmost reaches of the Empire, carving a path to it will not be an easy task.
I could get behind scattering their troops, but they've got a bear of a man in Count Burgley's. Passing through Hevring territory in the west won't be smooth sailing either. The Ogma Mountains aren't exactly what I'd call...
You're right. Any attempt at head-on assault will leave our forces depleted and exhausted before we...
But hey, you're in luck. All we have to do is claim one vital stronghold, and their sway in Fodlan will shrink dramatically.
Garreg Mach.
Hey, you really know your stuff, Dimitri.
Garreg Mach is sacred to us. Reclaiming it would provide a significant boost to morale. But how do you propose we strike at such a well-fortified...
We'll draw the Imperial Army out to our respective front lines, then launch a pincer attack on the old monastery. That's not the fanciest plan in the world, but...
Then allow me to suggest an idea of... The valley is not closely guarded by the enemy, and its narrow paths negate any numerical advantage they... If all three of us dispatch our best warriors, then I am certain we can retake Garreg.
The Valley of Torment, huh? You're a better tactician than I gave you credit for, Rick. First, we create a diversion by sending separate forces to the east and west. Then, when the time's right, we shift our attention to Garreg Mach, sending an army through the Valley of Torment to reclaim it.
The issue then becomes how to hold our ground on both the eastern... The west does not concern me on its own.
The trick is engaging the enemy as little as possible. And don't worry, I've got a few surprises up my sleeve.
The Knights of Seros may be few in number, but they are all the more agile for it.
Thank you, Lady Ray.
Tell me, Dimitri, are you gonna stay buddied up with the Central Church once this war is over?
My people still seek their guidance. So long as that is the case, I will continue to offer them shelter.
Meaning what? You'd toss them out on the street if nobody needed them anymore?
I doubt such a day would ever dawn. Territories may change, but people's hearts will always be stubborn things. Even if we started our own church like the Empire. Let me ask you, Claude.
I hope we can keep this beautiful thing going for many years, long beyond the trouncing we're about to hand the Empire.
That glint in your eye says otherwise.
Come on, you can't seriously be doubting me already. And speaking of trust, I trust you'll be throwing a big feast tonight to celebrate the occasion?
Hard to believe it's already been
Oh mio
6
Dio,
months since the
quanti.
siege back at Aryan Road.
Quite. It's no surprise we've been at a standstill, though. Both the Empire and Kingdom suffered heavy losses during the battle. But lucky for us, it seems the ice is finally thawing. Let's hope you've kept your wits as sharp.
Ah.
Hey.
Were you not made aware? Our fine leaders have seen fit to integrate our armies, as with Claude was quite...
God, just wish it wasn't so...
Yes. I had hoped the cold would at least bring a picturesque snowscape with it.
I'm sorry to say we receive little snowfall in this part of the kingdom.
So, what would you like us to do?
Well, I guess there are two options. Either you all can stay on the front lines with us, or...
Either is more than accept if we fail to distinguish...
Questi così li posso giocare, così invece sono assistenti. Non cambia altro. Boh, li prenderei giusto per...
Let's take them at the front with us.
Agreed. We can discuss further with...
Very well.
Nice of Claude to be sending...
Indeed.
Your tone's telling a different story.
It's merely that each side is watching the other like...
What?
Yes. For my part, I would like to uncover the true nature of this enemy hidden in the shadows of Fodlan. The Church likely wants little beyond the reclamation of Garreg Mach. Rodrigue should be joining us here in the coming month, but even as our numbers burgeon...
No, grazie a Dio, è finito. Veramente, veramente lungo sto gioco. Un sacco pesante. Peccato, peccato. Me lo sarei divorato, fosse così. La classe Asura. Va bene. Io stacco qua. Sono molto stanco e sudato. Con 2 capitoli fatti praticamente tagliati. Sono passate comunque 3 ore e 6 minuti nonostante abbia speedrunato. Io non ce la faccio. Non giocherò mai le altre run in stream. Me le farò per cazzi miei. Bello peso così purtroppo. Unlucky. Vabbè, io devo andare. Tante care cose, ci vediamo domani con boh, forse un po' di Fire Emblem, se va bene. E buona, no, c'ho da fare. Domani sera probabilmente non streamo e se qualcosa, tanto qualcosa di pomeriggio. Sì, New Game Plus me la vedo, poi chi lo sa, ci penso in un secondo momento. Tante care cose, buonanotte.